Hello, I'm Hannah.
I'm Dave.
And we've just finished filming an episode for the UPG show season 2, and we've just stopped to answer some of your questions that have been sent through in a nice Q&A. Kurt's going to be reading them out for us. So fire away, Kurt.
Alright, hi guys. So our first question is from Ryan Stray. Who is your favourite GTA 5 characters?
Character.
Okay. Mine's obvious. Mine's going to be Trevor. I just love the way Trevor just rocks up. Every time you switch back to him, you can switch between the characters, and then you switch back to Trevor, and he'll be
in a dress.
Yeah, in a dress, or laying on the train track in his pants or something. And Trevor for me.
No, he's good. I think side characters. My favourite would be
the dude that owns the garage at the start.
Oh, he's alright.
Yeah, when you crash through his thing.
Yeah, he's okay. I think Michael's daughter's quite funny.
Oh yeah, his son's quite good as well actually, because he's the one that's just he wants to play games all day, and he's like, get out of your room.
I think that's why I liked Michael, just because he had a really complex, depressed family life, and it was just
the tennis coach is my side character. The tennis coach teaching Michael's wife.
The one who, and
is it a tennis coach or something? But yeah, Trevor is the main character. Tennis coach is my side.
I'd say Michael and his daughter.
There you go. Cheers, Ryan.
From Emma Charlotte. This one is directed at Hannah.
Okay.
How did you get so effortlessly cool? Because I still can't work it out.
Thank you, Emma. I'm not effortlessly cool. I just I didn't think I was.
I'm just naturally.
I'm naturally uncool, but then I'm quite confident, so I think it comes off as cool. I think as long as you're happy with how you are, and you just have the confidence to not worry too much about what other people are thinking, maybe it comes off as cool. I didn't think I was, but thank you. I've got all red now.
Might be your obsession with the 90s.
Obsession with the past, but thank you for sending in a question. Send in more if they're not friendly.
Steve Manning for the both of you.
Okay.
Favourite games of all times, and all-time worst game.
Favourite game of all time for me, Secret of Mana. It's been my favourite game since I played it years and years and years ago.
I think my favourite game is no surprise to many people is be Kingdom Hearts 2. Just because I have so many memories playing, especially 2 compared to 1. I really fell in love with it, and it was through a really nice part of my teenage years, and I remember getting really obsessed with it. And then when it finished, I remember just feeling it's over, and then I had to wait
how many
years to get 3. But
and then it released on your birthday.
It did release on my birthday, which was just wow, of all the, and no games normally release in January, so that was that was the stars aligning.
What about your worst game?
I'm not sure.
I know mine.
Because I normally, if I don't like something, I kind of just stop playing it, so I don't really know what my worst game would be. Games that are really popular that I just, and this is going to be really controversial, but I just can't get into is Smash Bros. So
Yeah, I agree with you on the Smash Brothers thing. I'm not a big fan of it. I know it's huge, and a lot of people are Smash Brothers, and it's got this whole thing about it, but to me I'm just nah.
It's I'll play it when I'm in a party situation, but I don't play it by myself to get better, or I don't know. I
find it a lot of work, but I think my worst game of all time has actually been found today while filming. We played the Simpsons game. It's not good,
no.
Steve. I'm not going to lie to you, man.
Fair.
You don't want to be playing that game ever. The cameras are shocking. It's just not good.
Yeah.
But the Simpsons didn't have the right colour yellow. They didn't even look yellow. They look I don't know, it just sounds wrong.
Yeah, to be fair, after playing the Simpsons game, that's pretty high up now.
Yeah.
Especially because we had to play it. Thank you for sending a question in, Steve.
Cheers, man.
Tom Newman asks Hannah, you've always got 2 questions, but the first one's to Hannah. If you could only play one game for the rest of your life, what would it be?
What would it be?
Wow.
Oh,
wow, one game.
That is a really good question. Honestly, The Sims. Just because it doesn't get boring to me.
And it changes every time you play it.
And it changes every time I play it. And I know, it's really, The Sims. But it's I have spent very long periods of time playing The Sims and not getting bored and creating new storylines or building new houses or making new characters and stuff like that. So I think if I could have at the moment probably Sims 4 with all the expansions, then that's fine.
You'd be done.
I'll be fine, yeah.
Yeah.
What would yours be?
Probably Minecraft. Simply because, again, for the same reasons, it's forever changing. You can do it. You're only limited by your own imagination. So I think you could forever just play it and play it and play it. Yeah, Minecraft.
Yeah, like games where you kind of get to play God a bit. So
yeah, things where you're in control completely rather than some linear story. Because obviously you can only play that certain amount of times.
Yeah. Thanks for sending the question in.
With the trend of remasters at the moment, which game or game series would you like to see revisited or revived?
Oh,
that's a good question.
Yeah, so many. There is a trend going on, obviously, with like Shadow and Resi and things coming out, but or even out. But yeah, so Legend of Zelda. My favourite one is A Link to the Past. I'd like to see that done again, but maybe in an Ocarina or a Wind Waker style. I think that might be cool. Just for me, like it's not even like, you know, I don't think the world needs it or anyone wants it, but just for me, because that's my favourite Zelda, I think that would be cool to play that. Newer graphics, bigger open world, and seeing it all in that sort of, different texture. Oh, yeah, it'd be awesome.
So one from Gary Turrell. Hi guys, I would like to know your opinion on Stadia. Will it work, and is it here to stay, etc.? I'm excited by it as long as it gets decent titles.
Okay. What do you reckon? Google Stadia?
So Google Stadia is one of these things where I think the concept's really great, and it, you know, a lot of titles I think are supposed to be coming out on it. But it's to do with the internet. So I've lived in houses before where I just can't help the fact that my internet is not stable and it's just not good. And that's just from environmental factors. Everyone in the same building had the problem, and I ended up moving pretty much because of it. But it's like, that wouldn't work. Like when you look, I can't remember how much you need for it to actually work properly, but it's good internet.
It is. It's one of the, I can't remember myself, but I know it is quite high. I like the idea of Google Stadia. I think it offers a lot, especially for streamers. And how to just drop in, drop out really fast. Obviously, will it stay? I don't know. They're the first ones that are going to really jump in. I mean, Xbox have got Project X Cloud, pretty much the same sort of thing. And I think you can have like Epic are going to be doing something. But in general, it's sort of just like, I don't know if it's...
The idea of it's good, because I mean, you stream... We've gone from like having DVDs and things like that, and everyone pretty much streams like entertainment content a lot now, music, so it does seem natural in a way that gaming will probably go to that. But just because games take so much more than streaming a song or a video, you need to have the internet. That's my main thing, because I'm like, I've lived in positions where I can't
they're sort of like,
the
you can take your device, you can play it on it, but imagine if you're on a train and you're in the middle of something and then you go under a tunnel and it cuts out. You know, also, I don't know.
A lot of gamers, like, so when I was a student in our housing, our university housing, we had terrible internet. It was just enough to run everyone's
imagine if
laptops.
Everyone's trying to run Stadia.
Yeah, it's just not going to work. So
the infrastructure is not there. Yeah, I don't think.
It will be good if we have like
I hope
Korean level Wi-Fi everywhere. Then
exactly. Yeah,
it'll be good.
Yeah. Matt Reynolds asks, did you ever play The Last of Us, and are you annoyed it's not on Xbox?
Okay, cheers Matt for sending the question. I did play Last of Us. I absolutely love it. No, I'm not annoyed that it's not on the Xbox, because I'm lucky enough to have the PS4 anyway. But it's a fantastic game. I think if it came to Xbox, it'd only be a credit to that, but they're never going to get it, obviously. But fantastic game, one of my favourites, brilliant story, everything. But not annoyed that it's not on the Xbox. We've got plenty of other good games like Halo, Gears, things like that to keep us busy over there. So yeah, it's okay. It's not too bad. What about you?
I mean, I love Last of Us, and the DLC especially I thought was really good. That's something that I remember really thoroughly enjoying and feeling like it was worth the money, like the Left Behind DLC. It was quite a credit to being a Sony exclusive, so I don't really care that it's not on Xbox, but like, it's, I mean, Xbox has its exclusive, PlayStation has its exclusives,
Maxi V asks, who would win in a fight, Superman or Darth Vader?
Wow. Okay.
I feel like maybe they're both a bit... I feel like Superman's by himself, kind of, so he hasn't got like an entire empire behind him. But if you weren't including
in all fairness, Superman don't need no empire.
Yeah, if you weren't including any of that and it was just them two face to face.
Yeah, I kind of feel... it's a difficult one. Vader, possibly, simply because of the Force, and he would probably have a lightsaber made out of kryptonite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. It's a hard one to call, and I think Vader, like Superman, with the
can't
lasers,
fly,
he'd be
though.
like, you know, because they're trained to block. Yeah, I'm gonna go Vader. I think Vader could take him. Because if Superman hits the deck, like Vader could just pick him up, drag him towards him.
Yeah.
I mean, Superman's cool, but
I feel like Superman wouldn't want to do anything to Darth
Superman's
Vader.
all about his power.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Superman's all about superpowers, where Vader is probably more intelligent than Superman, and I think he'd outsmart him.
He's a bit more lethal.
Yeah.
Than Superman's trying to do good.
More cunning.
So I feel like
He's more cunning. I think he'd trap
Darth
him.
will play bad.
Get the Ewoks out. He'd like train some Ewoks, killer.
Well, this is the thing.
Ewoks.
If he has other people who can help him,
Oh, Vader wins.
Vader.
Yeah.
If it was just them two,
Who knows?
maybe probably Vader as well. I'm gonna say Vader.
Vader.
Matthew Hipsy? Sorry.
Matt
Sorry,
Hipsy, yeah, Hipsy,
sorry
yeah.
about that. Apex Legends or Fortnite, and why?
Go.
I haven't played enough Apex Legends, so I'd have to say Fortnite.
Okay. I haven't played either, so I'll say none. I'm not a fan of either game, if I'm honest. I like the idea of Apex because it's sort of a bit more.
It's a bit more gritty than Fortnite.
Yeah,
Fortnite.
It reminds me of Titanfall, and I quite like Titanfall. Just from what I've seen, just, you know.
I think the thing though, Fortnite has had such a impact on, especially teenagers. It was something that culturally it's become massive, and I know that in like quite a few years' time, there's going to be a lot of nostalgia towards Fortnite. Another cool thing I thought was when they're like, Marshmello did a DJ set or in Fortnite, and like it was just all this weird, and like I feel like they do so much. Apex Legends hasn't been out as long, so it hasn't really had the
It's not as
opportunity to do
established,
that.
obviously, but
Yeah.
give it time and we'll see. But I think at the moment for me, if I was going to play one or the other as my first battle royale game, it would probably be Apex that I'd lean towards. That's about it, really. Yeah, that's the only reason. Just reminds me of Titanfall, and it's a bit more realistic than Fortnite. That's me.
Yeah, I'd say Fortnite just because I've played it a lot more than Apex, but I
There
can
you go.
see the appeal of both.
Cheers, man.
Thank you.
Darren Colley would like to know, what is your desert island game?
I know. Go on. Go.
No, I was going to joke and say The Sims Castaway, but because in that you have to learn how to get yourself off an island, and that fits in with the Sims question because you can do whatever you want in it.
It's not the greatest answer, if I'm honest,
What
because
is
how are you
it?
going to power it if you're on a desert island?
Well, that's the thing.
I
it's
would
a desert
take
island
one of
game.
those games. Do you remember they were like about this big? They had 2 buttons on it, and as you push the buttons, it pumped air up, and you filled it with water, and it had hoops that float around inside the thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'd do that because they're really irritating, and they're so hard to finish. So I'd take one of those because now I don't need power. All I need is water, and I've got endless amounts of that.
So if you're on about any game ever,
There you go.
Uno.
You can play it on your own.
No, because if there's any local islanders and they can't speak English, you can play Uno in any.
So you're going to take a powered console and a game you need 2 people to play, or
No.
not
If
on
I can't power up the console, I'll take Uno. Because everyone in the world can figure out Uno. It's coloured.
But you're on your own.
Well, if I'm on my own, then I'll take Jenga. I don't know. It depends. Is it?
I'm going to take that brick. I wonder what I'm going to take next.
I'll play it with myself. There's not
Wow.
many games you can play, but you can play the hoop game.
The water hookah. It's made by
Yeah.
Tony, if you want to search for it. Awesome.
Paul Strong,
Okay,
you're in
good.
a lift with a gaming executive and you have 30 seconds to pitch a new game. Go!
Oh!
Go. 30
Well,
seconds.
why do I have to go
30,
first?
29. 20.
That's not fair. You're
27.
trying to think while you're
I'm not.
thinking.
I can't think and count.
You go.
I can't multitask.
30, 29.
Pitch a new game.
28,
Okay, so basically I'm on a desert
27,
island with a bubble machine.
20.
And what I've got to do is I've got to
30,
survive while... I've been given
26.
some of this. I've been given a timer. So yeah, I'm on an island with a bubble machine, right? And you have to run around, refill it, get some water out. Like, you got... I don't know, I've lost it. But I'm going to go with my bubble thing.
Okay,
like,
I'm
from
going
the
to
last
go with
question.
something. It's
Okay.
1984. You're in the woods, somewhere in like the Washington State area, so like Portland, because every good video game.
So what, we're in the lift?
Portland.
The lift music.
No, so in the lift. It's 1984. It's a bit Stranger Things sort of vibe. You basically have a sleepover at your house and you've got your friends round, and suddenly you're like, mum's gone, and you're like, whoa, it's going to be a point and click. And then
Game over, that's it. 30
all
seconds.
of the lights
30
go
seconds,
down.
30 seconds, your pitch is over.
All of the lights go down, and
Pitch
it's
is
basically
over,
a horror
she's-
sleepover game set in 1984 in Portland.
He's already left the lift.
Yeah, I've gone.
What, better than your Bubble Island machine?
Yeah, but then if someone got, like, you know, stuck on an island, they still can't play your game. They can still play mine.
If you only had one console to play for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Xbox.
I don't know if it was like modern console, it would be my PS4. But I think overall, I'd probably pick the PS2. Some sort of PlayStation console, just because they've been my favourite. Oh, but the
Xbox.
360.
Yeah, see, yeah. Mine would be Xbox One, just because Xbox 360 was cool, but it could die with a red. I know they all got their own sort of like things that could go wrong with them, but Xbox One.
If it was like just that console and like the fact
Game
that
Pass.
it's older
Game Pass.
wasn't as a thing, Xbox 360 actually. I've changed my mind.
Wow. That says a lot.
The
coming from a
360
PlayStation
had a
person.
really... Yeah, I'm not super PlayStation-y. The 360 was amazing. I just didn't like the Xbox One as much as the PS4. But that was because of the exclusives. I like my story-driven titles.
What do you mean story? There's plenty of story-driven titles.
Yeah, but they're all quite machine-heavy.
How are they machine heavy?
I have a big gun. Rawr.
Yasmin Reedy, I hope I said that correct. For both of you guys, if you could bring any video game character to life to have as a best friend, who would it be?
Chloe from Life is Strange.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's awesome.
Wow. Okay.
Think of all the adventures you'd have.
Yeah, but she's a little bit of
She's a bit crazy.
Yeah.
I like that.
You like crazy?
I like, anything could happen with her. I like
Yeah,
that.
it could. Yeah. Lugia from Pokemon. That's my best friend.
Isn't it much of a personality?
Doesn't matter. He's a legendary Pokemon. I could go under the sea and not die. I can fly. No one's
Yeah,
going to
I
attack me.
guess
Like, yeah, fully. I could, and I, like, not be fine if there's bad traffic. I'd just be like, Lugia, I choose you, and he'd come out and I could fly above everyone, soar around. Yeah.
That works.
Lugia, Pokemon.
Have you guys got any pets?
Yes, yeah. In real life pets, then yes, I have a dog who's called Josie and she's 13 and she's a black lab and she's really old now. And then I have 3 cats. So I've got Smokey, who's a black cat, looks like Salem from Sabrina. He's 4. I'm not speaking them like my children. I got Maisie, who's black and white cat, and she's 15. No, she's 16 now, so she's like an old woman. And then I've got Cody, who's a black and white cat, who's
didn't know you had
about
that many
5.
cats.
I've got a lot of cats. There was a long story with Cody. He used to be my sister's, and then he actually went missing for 6 months. And then they'd found him, but she'd moved to an apartment where she wasn't allowed cats.
Ah, okay.
So he was in the wild for 6 months,
Okay.
and then eventually got picked up.
So I don't have any pets because they won't let me have them in the flat that I'm in. But her, she's pretty much a pet.
Yeah.
I have to look after her, feed her, water her when she's here. She looks
I'd
just as
have
much looking
more-
after. Dogs are easier.
I'd have more black cats in the future if possible, because I love black cats. So I want to have like a little horde of black cats.
You'll be a crazy cat lady.
Yeah, but just with black
Sitting
cats.
in the window.
Actually, well, all cats, but black cats get neglected quite a lot, and I think they're my favourite. I've always had them when I grew up. When I was a baby, we had 2 big black cats, so like, I grew up with black cats. I love black cats.
Thank you very much for the
That's
question.
a good question, thank you.
Tom Donegan would like to know,
We.
what new development in gaming are you most excited to see in the next 5 years?
I guess the idea of being able to stream games better, but going back to the last question, is if it kind of works out well with connections and if it's just like feasible. I do like the idea that you can kind of, if there was a bit like with Xbox Game Pass in a sense, where you just have a subscription and then you can kind of pick games, download them, play them off the bat. I do like having physical games as well, but for ease of access, also I don't have a lot of storage in my house, so for me that's quite a nice way of being able to play games. I'd also love it if there was, in relation to that, if they had like a retro library that you could get maybe a subscription to or pay for, where you could play like loads of retro games quite easily, a bit like a simulator. I know that would
So rather than needing like all the individual consoles, they're all in like one hub space. You can just do any one.
I know you can technically have like emulators, but legal
but that's not,
ways of doing it, which
not
I know
right.
would
like,
be license mad, so it would never happen probably. But
yeah.
that would be a dream if that came around.
I think for me, and it's not just because Tom's asked the question, but more stuff towards the accessibility. Obviously, Xbox Adaptive Controller is obviously out and changing the world, as you know. More. Keep bringing all of that. Like, get more people on it. Not just Xbox. It should be more people. Like PlayStation should get involved. Nintendo should get involved. There should just be lots more out there making it easier for other people. So that's where I want to see that advance. That's where I want to go. I don't know what's coming, but that just can't stop. That has to be a constant flow now.
I do agree with
Xbox
you now.
has set a level, and like people need to respond and need to get on board with that a lot
now
more.
Xbox have done it. It should be something that sets way for
it's
other
just
big
it should just
publishers,
become you know, the standard thing for it to be there. It shouldn't be like, oh, you know, what's the Xbox Adaptive Controller, which, you know, some people still ask because they're not aware of it. Like, people should be aware of it, and I think that's only going to be helped just by promotion and things like that. But yeah, I'd like to see more accessibility for many gamers out there, definitely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, not Matt. You've got 3 questions coming up for not Matt.
First 3 in.
I know.
Keen?
Mm-hmm. First one is, what is your favourite thing to do to relax besides gaming?
Mine, I know it sounds silly, but like going to eat. I love going out.
I can relate to that.
It's like if I'm having a bit of a stressful time. Obviously, watching films and like relaxing at home and things like that really help. But going out to eat in different restaurants or cafes and trying new foods and things like that, I always find that really enjoyable. I always get a bit of a high when I've gone to a new restaurant and found a new favourite meal.
Like my ribeye steak.
Yeah, I get really excited to kind of be like, oh, I want to show someone else this, or oh, I want to go try somewhere else next.
For me, it would probably be, aside from gaming, probably reading. I haven't done it in quite a while because I just can't find anything good that grips me. But I do enjoy getting sucked into a good book, I think. Yeah.
I listen to a lot of podcasts for the same reason. It's just a bit of distraction, but it's mainly when I'm like commuting to work or anything. Find that sometimes a lot easier than listening to music, and there's a lot of really good like true crime podcasts that are really, really interesting. So
Zombie apocalypse outbreak. What do you do first? Where do you set up camp?
I think we've had this discussion
We've been through this when we did Days Gone thing a little bit. I think we touched on it.
Mine was so we're from Brighton area, so mine was to go to the Brighton pier and like block off the pier, because then you've got access to water, which zombies aren't great at, rides, there's restaurants, donuts, chips,
all the things you need in a zombie apocalypse.
A bar, there's a karaoke bar in there, and then you can barricade it quite easily. So if you barricade it and like burn the bridge, then you're kind of like a floating thing in the middle of
But then how are you going to get back?
Boat.
Oh.
There's these things called boats that go on the water and you can like move around.
She says that as if she can already sail one. She probably can't.
Kayaks, paddleboards.
I would not trust you on a kayak. Me, first place I'd go. I'd probably try and get to my son. That'd be the first thing I did.
That makes sense.
Yeah, to go and make sure he was okay.
Yeah.
And then after that, find somewhere super safe. I do know of like this big underground bunker thing that's quite close to where he lives, and it's meant to be like it's actually a nuclear shelter thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've been there. It's bizarre. It's weird. So maybe aim for there if no one else has already taken it.
That makes sense. Go get him. Go to the underground shelter.
Yeah, or come and join you on the pier.
Then come
in my
say
kayak.
hi to me on the
You know,
if you want to come
just
visit.
row to you in our kayak. So yeah, Wales, then the pier. For her, just the pier. She can just hold the pier till I get there.
I'll take the pier.
Yeah, cool.
So Matt's third question is just to you, Dave.
Okay.
How many bandanas do you own?
Oh. Blue, black, dark red, pink, green, dark blue, lighter green, Hulkamania bandana, Jägermeister bandana, Cyberdog bandana.
Do you have a whole drawer of bandanas?
Yes, and an American football hat. That's in the same drawer.
That's in the same drawer.
Yeah. I can count to 10 bandanas that I have. There's probably a couple more. No, and I've got a Texans Longhorn one that a friend of mine brought back from Texas. So 11. Yeah, I can count 11.
11 bandanas.
11 bandanas.
Final question. Mark Ficking, aka Johnny Bronze. What is in your fridge right now at time of filming?
Oh, at the time of filming.
Okay, so he knows we're filming. He knew we were filming today. He's decided to ask a question like that. That's a good question.
Energy drink. So Monster Ultra. I always seem to have one when we're filming.
Yeah.
It's like tradition now. I actually bought healthy snacks today.
You did. She bought watermelon crisps. Who does that?
Don't eat them. I love like healthy crisps, and I can eat all the healthy crisps in the world. It takes a lot for me to buy something and not eat it. And I bought watermelon crisps that were just basically rehydrated watermelon bits, and they were just not nice.
They were not good.
It was essentially just the skin of the watermelon.
The green bit.
Because the rest of it is water, so it just went.
Absorbed into itself.
Eating the skin of the watermelon is not nice. It doesn't taste very nice at all.
What
and
else
it
in the
looked like
fridge?
potpourri. Yeah, I've gone on a run.
Apples. There's some apples in the fridge. Another energy drink for me. Plenty. We've got lots of water because it's really hot. What else is there? We haven't really got that much random stuff in there.
We haven't got stuff in the fridge as much, but we've got snacks, so...
We kept the fridge pretty much clear for drinks. There's some beetroot in there. There's definitely beetroot in there.
Beetroot? I bought rehydrated beetroot
butter,
crisps as well.
some sauces, mustard, ketchup. I got hot dogs.
Outside of that, a classic of filming days is normally Pringles. Haribo Tangtastics.
They're in there. There's some of them. Pringles are in there too.
Yeah, Pringles, Haribo Tangtastics. Popcorn. I eat a lot of popcorn when we're filming. I ate a whole bag of it once.
You did.
We were talking about something and I just kept eating it. And then normally ordering Domino's or going to get like a meal deal.
Yeah.
They seem to be like the theme of when we're doing anything. It's like
just everything that's quick and easy is in the fridge. Okay, so I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Okay, I wrote it down just in case I forget it all the way through. So, would you rather permanently look like a fish or smell like a fish?
Oh, yeah. I would rather permanently. Do I have like a fish head?
You look like a magic carp. So I'm going to keep it gaming.
Well, I'd probably rather smell like a fish so I can still get on with my life. And then maybe join
could you though?
Imagine
going to work, sitting down.
I'll get a job as a fisherman.
Oh yeah, good choice.
I'll get a job as a fisherman.
I like that. Yeah.
I'll go live on a boat somewhere in the Caribbean and
again,
smell like fish.
She's acting like she can sail.
I'll learn.
I'll learn.
I think I'll be alright sailing. I've Navy people in my family. They don't sell the boats though, so that's very different. I think I'd rather smell like a fish. I like that question. So my question was a bit more sensible, I guess. I was like thinking of sensible questions.
Fire over.
What's the first game, because I don't think I've ever, actually don't know this, what's the first game you remember ever playing?
So the first game
or like that you have a strong memory of playing?
Yeah, so it was Mario 1.
Wow, okay.
On the NES. I remember getting the NES and setting it up, and that came in it with Duck Hunt as the split cartridge.
Oh, yeah.
I obviously went Mario because Mario was the big thing at the time, so I was like, okay. But I remember playing through that and obviously not being able to finish it because I was like, I can't remember how old, but the one I remember playing the most and like really getting into was well after the NES. It was, I want to say it's called, and I might be wrong, Splunky's Quest, and you play a monkey and you have to get him, it's like a weird puzzle type thing, you have to get him into a cannon and fire him to the next level. Really, really weird, but I remember me and my brother getting really addicted to that because it's a puzzle and we were sort of there passing the pad. So many of my experiences from my first sets of games was playing with Rich, so there's loads, but Mario 1 was the first game
that you remember playing.
Being
like,
yeah, for sure, definitely.
That's cool. It's hard to look back and think.
I can even remember where I was sitting when I did it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I can picture exactly where I was sitting, where I was. Yeah, because my old house sort of like you come in the hallway and you had a room right in front of you, and then it was sort of bent round into a front room. But that room we always had as the dining room. We used to have a TV set up in one of the corners, and that's where it was.
And that's where you used to play it.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Nice memories.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for everyone who did send questions in. We do enjoy answering them. It's quite funny, and it makes us think. Like quite a few of them made me like, oh.
It's a nice, refreshing thing at the end of the day, sort of like after filming, to go, oh yeah, cool, funny questions. So yeah, do keep them coming. It's really, really important.
Comment below, and we'll do another Q&A video soon. And following that, we hope you enjoy the UPG show season 2.
Yeah.
See you
Have a good
soon.
one, guys. Bye.